Okay. So we're going to do a flow from the guard starting with the arm bar. So my opponent's in my guard. I'm going to take a two-handed grip. I'm going to pull him while I pull with my legs. When he lands, I can get my head off the line, and I'm going to reach and grab behind his elbow, not in front of it, because then he's going to pull out. Behind his elbow, and reach over and put my middle finger in his armpit. From here, you can try to pull out a little bit. Good. Now I'm going to reinforce that with my foot on the hip. Now try. Good. Taking my back leg here, I'm going to cut my 90-degree angle. I still have his elbow. This hand is going to transfer to the top of his head, keeping his posture down along with this foot. And I throw my leg out and around. Now I come up to his wrist with my other arm and pulling on his elbow, pushing down with this leg. All right? We'll do a different angle. Let's go straight on here. Two hands, I'm going to grab around his wrist. We're acting like he doesn't have a gi. I'm going to pull out with my knees, get my head off line so he doesn't headbutt me. Reach up and grab him behind the elbow and in the armpit, heads off the floor, foot to the hip. Cut my angle. This hand can go and push his head away, but I also prefer to hold his head at the crown so this leg comes out and around. Back to the wrist, and down with the legs until tap. Okay? So, what if he blocks it? Got him in my guard. We're going to do a combination now. Pull in and pull in. Heads off line so I don't get headbutted. Behind the elbow. In the armpit. Foot goes on the hip. Make my cut. As I'm throwing my leg around, he goes to block it. I'm going to take this hand and switch to his wrist. And this hand goes to his leg and my head falls to his knee. I take this to the floor. He posts. This leg goes straight, straight, straight. Pushing my hip in, mounting. Okay? If he goes to push up on me, I'm going to jump up and catch him at the wrist. So, one more time. He doesn't have a gi. I grab him. Now, if he's wedged in, I'm going to like this. Push up, make that space, pulling, behind the elbow, get my head off line, foot to the hip, make my cut. I go to throw my leg around, blocking, go to the wrist, arm, swoops underneath, continuous motion. It's hard to do it slow, but my hip goes in. I don't hollow out. If I hollow out, he can start doing there. Instead, I'm hipping in on him. I'm making him uncomfortable. He goes to push. I come up. Go to his wrist. I like to hold the elbow a lot and come back into my knees. And that is your combination. Arm bar, sweep, arm bar.